their sales.
Need to get more. Bodies committed down low.
Randall with the bucket.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Thomas. He has 6. Nash with it. Pass to Young from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Thomas. The 19-footer is on the money. Thomas got 8.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And I love the penetration because we're seeing a team that's attacking the lane, forcing the defense to collapse, and you're going to see some easy points as a result.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Robert Sacre is out there with Davis, and it's Young in at the small forward position.
Well, Ed Davis, in his 5th season out of North Carolina, he's had to battle for minutes both in Toronto and Memphis, but has produced when he's been on the court. An active, athletic big man. He's a player to watch, and he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Morris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Davis with good mobility for his size. Offensively, Clark, he can run in transition, flash to the basket. At the other end, he's a good help defender.
Yeah, and bit by bit, Kevin, we see him developing his post game as well. He's starting to broaden out that skill set. Still only 25 years old. Come on now. He's got a lot left in his development.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Los Angeles. And that one's good. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now here's Kobe. Can they get it? Right through the D for the layup. Kobe's got 5 points so far.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Good! Morris has got the lead up to 12. Now for Phoenix.
Field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Green, he's checked in for the Suns. Thomas comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Well, for the Suns, a smaller backcourt with Eric Bledsoe and Goran Dragic playing together, but, you know, they'll mix it up depending on matchups. They've had tremendous success playing those two guys together because both have old school guard skills. They can handle it, they can create, they can get to the rim, and they can knock down jumpers.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on. Phoenix, USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris. Plumlee, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. So he gets them both.
And one thing with Bledsoe and Dragic, they both have had experience playing alongside other point guards. Bledsoe with Chris Paul in L.A., Dragic alongside Lowry in Houston, Steve Nash with his first stint in Phoenix. And, you know, that may have helped them in learning to play off of the ball at times.
Here's Tucker. Clock at 6. Thomas goes in. The Suns need to get a shot off. And he gets it to go. Tolliver's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for...
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
And with the Phoenix Suns, Clark, having 2 point guards, it helps them get out and run.
Yeah, you've got decision makers and finishers and playmakers at both guard spots, and that really helps them play the way they want to play, which is a free-flowing, freestyle, high-octane type approach. And it's fun to watch, and it's very effective for them.
Lynn against Thomas. Drills the baseline jumper. Thomas got 10.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Bryant against Green. Bryant gets a wide open look, finds himself wide open and drills it.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Coach Hornacek, a self-professed math guy. He was an accounting major at Iowa State, so he likes the numbers. He uses the analytics, and somebody who really encourages his team to jack up as many three-pointers as possible.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Now here's Lynn. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Outside, Lynn for 3. Here's Boozer, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Phoenix making some changes. Morris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Warren subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Steve Nash, he's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Carlos Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, that's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true, Kevin. So a new team for Boozer, and looking to bounce back after what was one of the worst seasons of his career, at least statistically.
Randall's checked in for Boozer. Nash dishes to Johnson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Randall throws it down.
You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards?
Now here's Plumlee, and there's the 3-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Young's checked in. Lakers trail by 6.
And Boozer last season had expressed his unhappiness with the rotation in Chicago. passed over for the younger Taj Gibson in the fourth quarter. Gibson was seen as a more reliable defender, though, and typically coaches default to defense late in games. Boozer with plenty of motivation this season to prove his worth as far as fourth quarter minutes go.
And Boozer, a rugged rebounder and interior scorer with the ability to step out and hit that mid-range jump shot. Interesting to see how he fits in.
He throw good. Nash.
Well, a tough season for Steve Nash last year. Injuries limiting him to only a few games, and now in his 40s, it's looking like this might be his last go-round.
Now here is Hill, looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. Goes up again. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hill.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Phoenix. And for Steve Nash, the last couple seasons, issues with his hip, hamstring, a fractured leg, and then nerve damage. It's been tough.
Yeah, it really has been, and it's a product of a long Hall of Fame career, and the body inevitably starts to wear down. I mean, it's tough, but I understand his motivation to finish his career on his terms, especially after all the work he's put into getting back on the court. But sometimes the storybook ending you desire just doesn't come to be.
Pick up by Hill. Jumper off the screen. That's in, and the Suns lead. Is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Nash.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. He trains the quick shot. Dragic has got 11 points.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Nash, the pass to Hill. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix making some changes. Alex Len's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Gerald Green. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.